Wow, we is back to live out your dreams, baby. And today we is talking about this one decision that changed college football forever. Nah, I'm doing it like that, but yeah. This decision right here by Travis Hunter changed the whole landscape of college football today and for the future. And let's get into it when he did it. Number one kid in America. I believe, baby. This where it started. This what messed up the whole game right here. This what messed up the whole game right here. This what messed up the whole. Look at his eyes. Look at everybody. They don't know what's going on. This messed up the whole game right here. I believe. Oh. I believe. Yeah. This what messed up the whole game right here. This kid right here being the stand-up man that he is, being just a great person he is. He ain't worried about nothing. He ain't worried about none of the BS. That's what I like about Travis. He don't care about the jewelry, the shoes, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even though he took prime shoes the other day. He don't care about the other things, you know what I'm saying, that comes with it. He just cares about the football part of it, you know what I'm saying? And going to Dion is going to be the best decision for me and my family. So this what messed it up for the whole world. Did you see how the fans reacted? Like, oh my goodness, oh my, what? He went what? He did what? And the media was like, whoa, he did what? Let me go see if I can find some of that reaction. Let me go see if I can find some of that reaction.
Today's guest is a
Yeah. Let me go see if I can find some of that though. Oh, here we go. Here we go one. That's the first take. Right in the first take. Let me see if I can find something. Yeah, this what messed it up to this what messed up the whole system right here. People didn't know what to do, what to say, how to react, or what's really going on. It's college football.
At Verizon, every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Wow, phones are going to be flying to Verizon. Switch to Verizon and get the new iPhone 16.
What you call it? This the number one show about college football, whatever, college game day, or whatever.
Seismic shift here in recruiting.
Look
at it. Travis Hunter, highest ranked recruit to sign with an HBCU, highest ranked recruit to sign with an FCS school. An incredible moment that happened today and really rocked social media and the seismic shift here in recruiting.
Look at the man in the middle. He don't even know what's going on.
Is it?
Potentially. I think that, we all saw this coming to some degree. I don't know if anybody expected it to happen between a Power 5 program and an FCS program. And I think that's the big news here. But obviously, the one thing that is very, very clear is that, you know, if NIL,
Hold on.
name it.
He's the #1 recruit in the nation just before he signed the Dion. As soon as he signed the Dion, he the #2 overall recruit. But whatever. Okay, whatever. Keep going.
Image and likeness, as it's reported to be involved in this selection, all right? It just proves that NIL has no bias. If somebody, an individual private citizen, a company, an endorser,
And
they want to
it's
provide
deeper than
opportunities
NIL, bro.
to enhance the program at any level. Their money's just as good, Roddy,
Jackson State
in
ain't got
Jackson,
all that money
Mississippi,
as Florida
it is
State
in
and
Athens, Georgia. Now, is it sustainable long term? Are there always going to be that type of money and that type
Exactly.
of flow
So
coming
stop
through
it.
that
So
can help you
stop it.
compete with the
Don't
big
do
dogs?
that.
Probably not. But you know what? Travis Hunter's the benefit of it today.
Yeah, well, I think we saw in
It's not about the
2020
money. See where they going?
HBCU football start
It's
to
not
rise
about
in
the
profile.
money.
Deion Sanders at Jackson State, Eddie George at Tennessee State, now Hugh Jackson
This
at,
one messed the game
at
up.
Grambling State. Now you get Travis Hunter. So it's a great get for HBCU football. And for people that are upset about it, look, these young
This
people
was
are making
Florida
decisions
State.
that they feel like is best for them. Whatever their decision-making process is up to them.
Whatever the why is.
Whatever the why is, it's their why.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter, if it is.
You know what I'm saying? This is what messed the game up. Then you got people like this.
Hey, Coach, you've
This
been
why
in
he
the
ain't-
business a
this why
long
he ain't
time, and
coaching no
obviously
more.
been part of a lot of signing
Because of what's
days.
going on.
I
This
just a
what messed
little bit
up
of a
the whole
curveball.
game.
I know you
This
worked with
decision
Deion
right
Sanders
here
on all those
messed up the whole
commercials.
game.
How would you put in context how surprising, if at all, this would be that an FCS program could land the #1 overall recruit?
You know, really, I have a lot of respect for Deion Sanders. He's a good coach. He's a good guy. He was a great player. He's got great personality, and I enjoy doing commercials with him, you know, but it's not for me to comment on who makes what decisions to go where based on what circumstances. And, you know, so, you know, he got a great player, and I think that's good for his program. And I'm not really going to make any comments about what happened. I don't really know the background or, you know, the details of, you know, what happened there. But, you know, everybody has the right to make those choices and decisions. That's why it's America. And
What happened was he changed the game with it. And the beneficiary, don't get it twisted, Prime is, but you know what I'm saying? Prime was the, you feel me? But when they made this decision, man, this messed up the game, bro. It messed up the whole game, bro. Now people don't know what to do. Now Nick Saban like, oh, we can't control these boys no more. Or we giving these boys some money. Oh, let me go ahead and step aside and take my money that I already did and ran with and go somewhere else. And not go somewhere else and leave the whole game behind. I done already won. It's the end of my life. So, not the end of my life. These my last days. So, it is what it is. And this was another.
Can you explain how the Travis Hunter, who if you don't follow college football, he was the #1 recruit in the nation, signed with Jackson State. Mm-hmm. Everyone then accused Barstool of paying for it, which is not true.
You guys gave him $2 million, right?
Yeah.
Three.
And
I gave him the extra $1 million on top. Mike closed the deal.
My counter to that is if Barstool was handing out money, Caleb Williams would be a Wisconsin Badger because and Michigan would have awesome recruits.
Oh my God!
It would be insane. I think that would probably happen first. So
Yeah, I forgot what it was another one though. It was another one. A legend. You feel me? There was a legend that Nick Saban. I want to hear him say it or. Here we go. Yeah, this is what messed up the whole game. The game was in shambles when Travis Hunter decided to go to little old Jackson State with Coach Prime behind him.
Coach Nick Saban.
Coach Prime couldn't have just been there and we're going to get you some money, you know what I'm saying? We're going to find you some money in the sponsorship. He couldn't have just been there and been like, let me go look at that black man or that black man or the best to ever do it at my position. So, and he gonna let me play on the other side of the ball? Yeah. Forget them big schools, man. I'm going with Coach Prime. He should do it like that. I seen him throw. I seen him. Yeah, I'm about to go with Coach Prime. And the whole industry was shook after this. Here go another. Listen.
And Jackson State coach Deion Sanders making some headlines today. Saban accused Coach Sanders of paying a player $1 million to go to JSU.
Well, the accusations causing a lot of heated discussions today. 16 WAPT's Joe Cook in the studio with more about those accusations and how Coach Prime has responded. Joe?
That's right, Troy and Megan. Nick Saban went scorched earth on Texas A&M and how name, image, and likeness is changing recruiting. He also took a shot at Coach Prime in Jackson State during a 7-minute rant on NIL at an event in Birmingham for the World Games last night. Nick Saban alleged that Jackson State paid a player $1 million to come to their school. Everyone believes that player to be Travis Hunter, the #1 recruit in the country in this year's class. This stems from an unverified tweet back when Hunter signed, which suggested that Barstool Sports had a deal for Hunter if he chose JSU. Coach Prime and Hunter quickly debunked the existence of that deal back then, and again today after these comments from Saban last night.
We have
a rule right now that says you cannot use name, image, and likeness to entice a player to come to your school. Hell, read about it in the paper. I mean, Jackson State paid a guy $1 million last year that was a really good Division I player to come to school. It was in the paper, and they bragged about it. Nobody did anything about it.
Now, the only NIL deal Hunter has is with Columbus, Mississippi-based coffee company J5 Cafe. Coach Prime responded to Saban on social media last night, saying that he will address the lie that Nick Saban told sometime today. He also said, we as people don't have to pay our people to play with our people. Travis Hunter also taking to social media as well, saying, I got $1 million, but my mom still stays in a 3-bedroom house with 5 kids. Well, he's got a point there. And we'll see what.
Right, so yeah, it was beginning to get crazy. They like, whoa, like, we got this nigga, and then we gonna get more kids going down there to Coach Prime. We gonna get more kids going down there to Coach Prime. It was getting crazy. It was people lying on him like, oh, he done paid him, man, he's doing misuse, and we gonna get him down there with Coach Prime. Hold on, we gotta get this nigga a job. You know what I'm saying? Go on, yeah, we gonna have to get this nigga a job before we can stop all that. So we can really stop all that, because if we stop that and bring it back to where everybody can be normal, where it can get back in the normal, in the big schools or whatever, then they can stop, because y'all playing, y'all doing too much now. Y'all wasn't even supposed to do all that. And that's what I truly believe, that Coach Prime got the job to go to the bigger schools, because the impact he was gonna have at Jackson was just too much to handle, bro. It was too much to handle. So we gonna go ahead and give him a BS job somewhere over there in the Pac-12. And ain't gonna be in the SEC or nothing, because that'll be too much. And we gonna get him over there. We ain't gonna no Florida school. Miami could have did something with him. The Florida State should have been signed him when he first tried to coach. But then nobody want to rock with Deion. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have experience. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have experience. He ain't never coached. He ain't this, he ain't that. But what it really was is, we can't have it. We can't have these boys going back down to the schools, the HBCU schools. And these the Alabamas, and these the same schools that didn't want y'all in the 1970s. You know what I'm saying? It was in the 1970s. It was the first black player in the SEC. Played for Tennessee. It's the same school that didn't want y'all 50, 60 years ago, because y'all was some little Negroes or niggas. You know what I'm saying? And now we don't want them going back to those schools, because of the impact it could really truly have. You know what I'm saying? And with the NIL, it could really the guy. You feel me? So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna begrudgingly, we're gonna have to bring Deion Sanders up to the big leagues or to the Power 5 schools, and go ahead and give him a BS school like Colorado, the worst school in the country. Yeah, send him up to Colorado. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. The worst school in the country. And God, and how God works, and how Deion even said, he ain't gonna send me nowhere that's already. He gonna send me to the bottom, and let me bring it back. I don't even know the words. Like I said, didn't improve my vocabulary. Let me bring it back like that through the grace of God. And that's why I really say the Travis Hunter decision that he made to go to Jackson State changed college football forever. Because think about it, we ain't never just had no groundbreaking black coach. We ain't just never had a black coach that was stable at a school that where you can know off of name recognition, like a Urban Meyer with Ohio State or Florida, like a Nick Saban out of Alabama, like a, what's the other boy name? Lane Kiffin had so many jobs it don't even matter. He always got a good job. Or Steve Sarkisian. Ain't no black quarter. I mean, ain't no black coaches like that. You know what I'm saying? And God, how he worked it was he gonna bring the most. This is the perfect man to represent black people like us, not like them, that's like us, to do it and open up the world's eyes of what not just the black man can do, just they already know what we can do. They scared of it. That's why Paul Feinbaum be on talking so bad about Coach Prime. That's why they came out with fake stories and lies about the Colorado program early this year because they scared of what Coach Prime can really do. They scared of all of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though they benefited from it economically in Colorado, and Colorado love them or whatever, the bigger system or whatever, they like, we can't have that. And that's what they really scared of, bro. And it's really going to get crucial if Deion decides to stay there 5 years, bro. I really hope he stays there for at least a few more years after this and become everything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just getting started, bro. It's really just getting started. And the cornerbacks he's going to attract, everybody he's going to attract, bro, to that school with the talent. And then Deion don't just go by the talent. They got to be good kids because there ain't been no arrest in Colorado or Jackson State history under Coach Prime. Ain't been none of that's going on because if you knew what that was going on, that'd be front page news. But they really scared of his power. I mean, they really scared. They scared of that, bro. They're scared of Coach Prime. That's what they really scared of, bro. Now he back at a big league school. Now he back with Nike. Now he can have his own apparel, and now he got his old shoes back. So we about to get some more money with that. And Coach Prime signed the Nike deal. He signed the Nike deal when he went back to Boulder because Boulder was already with Nike. So they gave him. He got a deal with the Coach Prime deal. Now he brought his old shoes back. He got the Nike Deion Sanders shoes back. The Diamond Turf. It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy how God works and how Deion always, you know what I'm saying? I always give his Lord grace to the God. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they really scared of, bro. That's why I say the decision Travis made was just epiconomical, if that's even a word, and it's crazy, bro. Because if Travis didn't go there and Deion, it was just regular, and his son was just there, and he wasn't getting no big recruits like, Deion gonna get some recruits regardless, but Deion gonna be okay. Leave that nigga down. Yeah, leave him in the Negro League. We don't care about that boy. We ain't about to bring him to no school. Because they just told him that 2 years early when he trying to get the Florida State job. They didn't want to give it to him. Now look at Florida State, 1-7. So that's what they really scared of Deion. That's why they talk bad about him. And that's why I do say that Travis Hunter making that decision is one of the decisions that changed college football forever. Because now you can have a black man leading the way that's going to be a staple, hopefully, if he stays there for 5 years. It's going to be a staple for these 5 years that boom, and maybe somebody like an Ed Reed can get a job. You know what I'm saying? In a big school. You know what I'm saying? Or that's like because John Lynch can retire and go be a general manager straight out of retiring from the league. But Ed Reed got to go to Bethune-Cookman and fight for a football field. You know what I'm saying? That's what they really scared of. Because if Deion do this, maybe they can hire Michael Vick at a school where he ain't got to be a quarterback coach, a whoop-the-whoop coach, a whoop-the-whoop coach, where he can just come in and give these kids opportunity to get it. Because they done been the player and the coach. So they done been through all sides of it. That's another thing Deion said. He done been the player that was getting recruited. He done been the father of the son that was getting recruited. And he's been the coach of the same kids that we are recruiting. So it's crazy how God's work, and this is like I don't even know no black coaches. All I know is Eddie Robinson and them. I know the black coach from Notre Dame, but what's his name? Nobody know that boy's name. Nobody know that boy's name. And I think TCU tried to hire him, but SMU, TCU and SMU, but they didn't want to give him the job. But the impact that made when he made that decision. Let me see if I can find one more story on it. Rich Eisen. Rich Eisen, I remember Rich Eisen and Coach talked about it. You know, he used to work with Rich at NFL Network, and they great friends, bro. Nick came, matter of fact, he came to a game last year, the UCLA game when they was in LA. They was even talking about Shadul when they hired him 2 years ago at Jackson State.
I see.
Hey. So yeah, man, this was the decision that did it for me. Look, Travis Hunter has opened up the floodgates. You understand what I'm saying? This what really changed this what did it, bro. The Travis Hunter decision.
Saying it because he's on hold, maybe even hearing my introduction. But I do. You know, I love talking about him here, and I love pounding this table about what he is doing. Because I've seen it from the beginning.
Correct.
I've seen it from the beginning.
Correct.
And now he is the Eddie Robinson Award winner
That's what
for
I'm
the
saying.
FCS Coach of the Year, also the SWAC Coach of the Year.
Don't win Coach of the Year.
He is coach of Jackson State football, Deion Sanders, here on the Rich Eisen Show, Mercedes-Benz Vance phone line. How are you, Coach Prime?
How you doing, man? You can call me Cody.
I thought you were the comeback player of the year.
Yeah,
you still are, right?
I was. The hair is back, but I'm Cody now.
Cody Prime.
Coach of the Year.
For the record, you were the first guy that was promoting the podcast. You were the first guy. For the record.
Oh, Deion. Oh, you have no idea, Prime, the stories that I've been telling from this chair. I know you're a busy man, so I know you're probably not keeping track of everything. But I told this story the other day. Did you see Kurt Warner's shiny jacket that he wore?
Oh, my God. I saw it. I did. I actually liked it. I liked it.
Okay, because the rest of the country was just, he trended off of his choice of jacket.
Yeah, because it wasn't Kurt-like, but, if Mike would have wore it or someone else would have worn it, he would have got away with it, but it wasn't Kurt-like.
That's right. He definitely, it was something we weren't seeing coming. So I told this story here where everyone was talking about, did you ever wear something that you thought looked good, but then a bunch of other people didn't? I told the story of when you took me fedora shopping in Chicago. Do you remember that, Deion?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? And you said, let's wear that.
And they hadn't seen a young man of that caliber go to a
Hold on, let's see.
HBCU.
And to come to you, to Jackson State, and your staff getting him to come to you to Jackson State. Why do you think people were so surprised about that, Deion? That you got
because people are always astonished for what they hadn't seen, and they hadn't seen a young man of that caliber go to a HBCU in the last 30 years.
Right.
So that's why they were surprised. Then the idiots start to think foul play. How are we going to play foul? Well, we don't have any funding. If we had funding, now you can play the game like everyone else plays, but we don't have that. So you can't play that game.
Right.
I gave you a nugget within that last comment, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I saw.
So
I heard.
Travis is a kid who studied me like crazy, and people don't understand. This kid really, really studied me. I mean, to the point where this kid he adores fishing. Like, when I found that out, like, okay, you're a kid from the inner city, but you love to fish, and you love the bass fish. So where are you going to bass fish? In the inner city. So things like that, it was just a synergy. And you got to understand, I'm 54. And if Travis is 18, just say, for instance, his mother had him when she was 20 or 18. She's 36 or she's 38. That was kind of in my era where I was really rolling. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So she would have understood exactly who I was back then on the field and who I am right now to prayerfully take her son from being a young man to a fully grown man that's responsible. And I don't lie. You know, when I talk to parents, I tell them the truth. I'm not promising your son any number. I'm not promising he's going to start. I'm not promising him an NIL deal. I'm promising you he's going to come here, he's going to get a good education, he's going to work his butt off and earn every darn thing he gets. That's all I promise. That's it. I'm a straight shooter. You know that.
Oh, I do know that. And you also told me once upon a time that you didn't see a grown man shave till you got to college. You told me that story.
Exactly. And that never heard of a bank account until I got to college. Until I got to pros.
Mm-hmm.
So I got into the pros. So a lot of things I didn't understand. So now I'm implementing those things that would have blessed me truly if I had known in college. A lot of things that I'm implementing with my team, that if I had known that in college, I would be not just a better man, but I'd probably be in a better place financially. Not that I'm not, but I would be in a better place financially. And I would have more wisdom, tremendously.
So your pitch to the kid does not include NIL at all, or
no,
you're just
because we can't guarantee that. We can't promise you that. I don't have those type of contacts. Like, hey man, I'm gonna get you this NIL deal. That don't come along with me. What comes along with me is if you ball. Not if. I never say if. When you ball, when you do what you need to do, and you show that type of promise, and you clean up the whole external makeup of yourself, and you just clean up your whole game, I'm pretty sure endorsers will want to partner with you. But tell me something, man, and you, I might be crazy. Why would a company want a kid out of high school? Like, what do you want that?
But yeah, man, I just wanted to just get some background of what remember, see if y'all can even remember that far though. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't really understand, dog. People don't really understand, and that's what Dion fighting through, bro. He just fighting through the system because they don't want this. Here go another clip real quick.
December 15th, big day. Big day in college football. Why? Well, big day like today is the reason why Lincoln Riley left Oklahoma for USC right after Bedlam. Today's the day why Brian Kelly left Notre Dame for LSU when Notre Dame was sitting around waiting for results to occur 4 days later to see if they would actually play for a national championship and make the Final Four. Those moves are made because they needed those coaches in place recruiting and hitting the recruiting trail for a day like today, December 15th. Early signing period today. And we're all sitting back waiting to hear what sort of class Alabama had or what Lincoln Riley's been able to do. This is why USC paid him all that money and bought a half of his real estate properties and stuff like that. And this is why Brian Kelly's now in Louisiana with his family. Like,
Brian Kelly, Lincoln Riley ain't.
Down there at LSU. And we'll see how Jim Harbaugh's going to follow up this big season.
You know what I'm saying?
What's Ryan Day going to do?
Get a black,
so on and so forth. And the one thing that might hear
Dion going to change the game. I don't know if they're going to give too many more opportunities. They're going to have to.
Wait a minute, everybody. How come you're not talking about Jackson State? How come you're not talking about the program run by the football championship subdivision coach of the year? Why aren't you talking about this HBCU?
That's why I rock with
run by Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders has flipped the #1 recruit in the nation to come to his spot at Jackson State. And as if that's not a delicious enough power move for Deion by Deion, The program he took, Travis Hunter of Collins Hill High School in Georgia. Top recruit cornerback. The program he took him from was Florida State. And here is the young man we're showing you on the screen right here.
Yeah, man. That's what they really scared of. They scared of the prominence of a black man walking his walk, talking his talk like he's saying. That can bring this. You know what I'm saying? They scared of that. And then the star power he has, them other names can't do what Deion do. They can relate to the kids. They can relate because these are you know what I'm saying? These are our uncles or our nephews or our whatever. This is our family. We can connect with them. We listen to the same thing y'all listen to. We might show y'all this and y'all might show us that. But at the end of the day, everybody gonna come support Coach Prime. Everybody gonna come support Coach Prime. The only person I don't see coming to do it is Jay-Z because he up there with them people and he got a just like Obama did the other day. He know he wanted to say something for Coach Prime, but he couldn't because you know what I'm saying. He over there with them. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just wanted to get this out the way, man. Talk about this because nobody has ever talked about this. You know what I'm saying. And this is the real reason they really mad at Coach Prime, man. That's why I go back to the beginning. This is why this decision changed the whole game, the landscape. You know what I'm saying? And Coach Prime hiring this, you know what I'm saying? Bringing in all the NFL experience. Them people can't bring in Ed Reed unless they're Hurricane, and the Hurricanes didn't even bring them in. You know what I'm saying? Hurricanes didn't bring in there. I'm a Hurricanes fan. Life, you feel me? That's what I am. But I'm a Deion Sanders and Colorado fan, right? Not right now. To Deion leave more. We just at Colorado. We at Colorado. I don't even want him to leave. We rocking to Colorado because they gave him the chance. You know what I'm saying? They gave him the chance. Cause we already knew what he gonna do. They were so desperate. They said, "Man, do you, Prime?" Gave him the keys to the hole and bought him a BMW when he got there and a truck. Gave him the keys to the whole. You know what I'm saying? He said he stayed at the school for the first 3 or 4 months before he got his stuff together and got his house together because they gave him the whole everything. Cafeteria, they gave him the whole everything, bro. And now it's coming back to him, $18 million every weekend. Any A-list star gonna be right there with us. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't on the sidelines, they up in the suites. You know what I'm saying? From Kevin Durant to the Westbrooks. These are star basketball players. These star entertainers. You know what I'm saying? All the rappers the kids love. We know Paper Rat Empire is part of the family. You know what I'm saying? Peacock is part of the family, part of the team. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they scared of. Tom Brady gonna come to a game sooner or later. I promise you he is. He might be on the sidelines with him. Coach Prime might just bring him in, but he an owner over there. He might bring Shador over there. But you know what I'm saying? He got all these relationships. He can touch anybody. His Rolodex is you know what I'm saying? This is about to be some monumental stuff. And it's already coming together. You know what I'm saying? They lost that game to Kansas State, but it's still coming together, bro. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? They flipped the whole roster, bro. Them boys won one game. Every what you call it? Every TV network, national game every week. Ain't nobody see everybody every week or something, you know what I'm saying? Every week we on prime time. The Buffs ain't had a day game at home this year. Every other game been at nighttime except one. Or two, I mean. The Arizona game and the Central game, that was away games. So, every board Deion checks, from the school to the money to selling tickets and all that to apparel, everything he checks. Off-road, recruiting, everything he checks is hot, bro. And recruit. All you gotta do is recruit, and they all gonna come because they all want that. They all want the Rolodex that, you know what I'm saying? You can meet anybody in any field and go into any kind of business if you come here, not just football. You know what I'm saying? Dion knows CEO, all of my brands. He knows CEO over here because they asked him to come speak, or he do speaking events as well. CEO of Nike, CEO of Under Armour. He knows all those guys. He's in the TV field. You want to do some TV. He has unlimited, if you do your part, you have unlimited access to success. And something for somebody like LaJohntay Webster, that's powerful, bro. To them kids from Jimmy Horn, that's powerful, bro. That's powerful, bro. What's the kid name? Jordan Seaton? That's powerful, bro. Yeah, I want to go over there with Dion. Yeah, I want to go over there with Dion. Now, if he get Juju Lewis this year, that'll be another example of what I'm talking about. Because every year he done got to top somebody. And when it started with Travis at Jackson, and then the next year, when he came to the school up here, he got some more recruits. I forgot them. But when he was announced coming to Colorado, he got Carmani. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work out for Carmani, but it always don't work out like that. He got Dylan Edwards, Carmani. They left, but they just didn't stay down. But we still love them. We still want them to do good, but the main part is he gonna get them there, bro. And then when we start winning, like we're doing now, it's gonna get crazy, bro. And then he got Jordan Seaton. Every year he done had a top 5-star. So it's just it is what it is. If he can do it at Jackson State and he can do it with a 4-8 Colorado, what the future look like. And it's just gonna get better and better. Learning from Warren Sapp if you play the D-line. Learning from Phil Loho if you play O-line. Linebacker and Ray Lewis and came to the team 1,000 times. Receivers, we done had every receiver come through. T.O., Mike Irvin, all of them came through. Michael Westbrook, all of them came through, bro. He can have AB up there if he want to, but you know AB be doing a lot of extra stuff. Pac-Man Jones, cornerback, you want the cornerback, you already got me here, but if you don't like mine, we got Kevin Mathis, NFL, and Pac-Man Jones, Devin Helston need help punt returning. Devin Helston came, everybody, the Hurricanes, he let us in. The Hurricanes don't even let us in, but Coach Prime let us in. He got Devin Helston walking the team out, bro. He got Lil Wayne performing, bro. I can go on and on about this, man, but I'm gonna try to keep it cool and keep it smooth and keep it rude. You know what I'm saying? And be honest. But until next time, man, I love y'all, man. I appreciate the support or whatever. Y'all handle y'all business and continue to live out your dream.